All right, Aries, here we go. I got no bad news for you. We're opening my zodiac fly through with Aries like I always do. Position 1, I open my weekly readings with it. I open my Friday readings with it. You're the beginning of the story, and the story starts just on the surface with the King of Cups. Somebody coming to tell you how they feel. It's straight up. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but I hope the fuck it does so far. I like this energy that's here. I do. We'll run into some shit when we get to it, of course. We'll see. You know, you can't have light without shade, right? All right. If you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Although I am asking the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries for September 2023. Surface energy, King of Cups, crossed by the Page of Wands. Communication, Two of Wands, Three of Cups, communication. Again, somebody here has been thinking about this a long time, right on the edge. Right on the edge. And they're just taking sort of a leap of faith, almost like a fool type energy here. You know, new adventures. Page of Wands is nice. Someone with the intention of telling you how they feel. Good intentions. Okay. All right. You know what the road to hell is paved with, though. Page of Pentacles. This person's learned some lessons here along the way. I'm not sure what, but they're coming in under a new energy with the Death card bookending the King of Cups, telling you something you never heard before from them. Whatever that is, I don't know. Could be minor, could be major. It's going to differ for all of you. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's do a reading. Come on. Let's do this. Let's start this zodiac fly through. We're off to a good start. We're always off to a good start. You always, in the opening story, we always get in the Aries position something interesting. You know, we haven't had a boring weekly reading in a while. Let's see where we go here. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Because communication. Page of Cups. Somebody coming to tell you something you never heard before. It's a new love type energy, but in this context, the cut cards back up the pre-shuffle. They're just a little deeper. In this context, this is something you haven't heard from this person before. New love energy, right? New talking about things, their feelings. You know, did you watch the overview? You get my drift, right? That Queen of Cups spilling the whole thing all over you. It is like that. These readings are going to come out like that, but there will be some shade. And there's the nostalgia energy, the Six of Cups. So much. There are two main energies swirling in right now in the core energies. And I'll pull on it, you know, over the course of September in energy, weather, or update readings and stuff. There's nostalgia and horniness. Both swirling together. All right? This is that nostalgia energy here. It's someone here who's feeling you. It's also with the Page of Cups, someone from your past showing up, telling you something you haven't heard yet. I believe it. But at the same time, you know I'm going deeper now. We're pulling a reading. All right, let's go. It's never that cut and dry. But it is something they've thought about doing for a long time, whoever this energy is. And this can be, with that Page of Cups here, it can be a new love. Telling you things you're not used to. If you're used to people running from you or hiding their feelings, this will be completely different for you. That Death card on the surface energy was very strong. Let's go. Let's do a reading. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries for September 2023, universe. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the happiest card of the deck, the Sun, the biggest card of communication, big time. The Sun lights things up. It's the opposite of the Moon. It's a divine masculine energy. It's fueled by the Five of Wands. Very little resistance here. Okay? You're going to get enlightened about how this person feels, especially if you've been conflicted about it. Oh, well, it's true. This is the weakest energy for me, as these reflect the energy as a medium. That's our overall energy. Let's put it right there. Our readings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. This is how your person's behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify. And when I clarify, I'm going to go pretty deep on these monthly readings. Let's go. Energy around your connection. Incoming. Knight of Swords. See, I'm not making this shit up. Knight of Swords. You're about to find something out. Very enlightening. In fact, somebody here has some feelings for you. Could be somebody new, could be a runner. All bets are off here in September. We're still under expect the unexpected energy. People from the past are coming out of the fucking woodworks, especially while Mercury's still retrograde. But Jupiter retrograde can do the same kind of thing. And with Venus moving direct, right, here at the beginning of the month, hey, that's why I sound like Uncle Si from fucking Duck Dynasty when I do that. Hey, hey, Jack, right? No, it's true though. With Venus going direct, there's that's tied to that Two of Wands where they've always been on the edge, but now they just kind of push forward and do it. How they behaving in the 3D? Chariot. I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot. The Chariot. Damn. What else you want me to say? It's a card that represents the soulmate cycle. For me, it's Cancerian energy. The cycle's Cancerian themed, right? I wish I could say it was pinata or something better, but it is. It's a lot of emotion in this cycle. A lot. That's why when I first got here, the DFs were like on the floor. I mean, my God. I'm glad I could help if I was any help at all. All right. Soul energy. Book ends the Knight of Swords. 4 cups. Yeah, someone disappointed. Someone wants something they didn't want before. Cups belong in the soul. This is an okay card when it lands there in certain context, and this is one of those contexts. Are you spotting a color theme? A black and white color theme? Looks like an old I Love Lucy episode, right? TV episode back before color. Look at this. It's all there. Somebody coming to straighten something out, enlighten you about their feelings. All right, what's the message from the universe here? Red with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Somebody coming to tell you how this message is about feelings. Universe just backed me up. Jesus Christ. Potential final outcome, red with the Chariot, 8 Pentacles. That ties to the Page of Wands from the pre-shuffle where I said it's constructive. It's somebody who wants to make something work. Good intentions. Right? Good intentions. Sometimes, like in the Witch's Tarot, it's my little explorer page, the little 12-year-old boy, right? They always set out on new adventures. They always have good intentions when they do it. Even when a little boy's going to blow something up, like if it's a country kid blowing up frogs or something like that, in their mind, they've got good intentions for it. I don't know, controlling the frog population or something like, tell themselves something like that. This is someone here who's coming to work on things here. Someone who needs to get to the 9 of Pentacles to liberate themselves from whatever this message they have to tell you is, which is about feelings. And someone who didn't want it before, someone who ran, now does. Now does want it. All right, let's clarify. This is nice. It's a good start, not surprising. Based on how the Aries position comes up in my weekly readings, where a story begins, not surprising. But we're going to clarify now. We got to slow our roll here in September a little bit. 4 of Swords randomly at the bottom. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Well, I'm going to go pretty deep with these clarifiers because I'm not extending any of these zodiac fly-through readings. You get your extended for the month with the overview. But I'll go deep. I'll go deep. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. What's this message? Game-changing message. This is the change energy aspect of the Knight of Swords. And I imagine it would change something if somebody showed up with an apology or told you that they really did love you. I know I ran and I said we couldn't be together, but I was wrong and all that kind of stuff. Okay, fine. This is good. We'll see what clarifies that. We should have some forward movement on that. Yeah. 2 Swords. Somebody here got multiple truths to tell you. This is the 2 Swords aspect, the 2 Ace of Swords aspect of the 2 of Swords that's here. They got a couple of things to say. It's not, so Knight of Swords is sometimes just one message. No, there's multiple things they want to tell you. And they're coming in under that energy. What's on top here? 9 of Pentacles. What did I say? They got to liberate themselves from this holding back and pretending you don't matter and all this other stuff. Yeah, that 9 Pentacles ties directly to this. There's good intentions here. I'm going to throw a but on it, but there's good intentions here. 9 Pentacles. I read all the energy already. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. And when I do that, like that, yeah, okay. So don't think, oh, this reading is all roses and rainbows, sugarcoating. No. 9 Pentacles, why is it here? 2 of Wands. They've been sitting on it, thinking about it for too long. That ties to the 2 of Wands from the pre-shuffle where I said they've been thinking about it for a while. Now they just take the leap. Why do they need to liberate them? Can't take it anymore. She can't just sit there and watch you. She can't. The girl on the car. That's your person, male or female. Can't. Got to liberate themselves. Also, there's an intimidation factor here on some level. Somebody might think that you're okay on your own or something like that. I think they aim to fix that. Chariot. Let's go. This is determination. This is powerful fucking energy off this Chariot. This is not your usual Chariot energy. I will tell you. I'm drawn to the red corners. I'm usually just drawn to one thing on a card. I'm not a card reader. I know what they mean, of course, but I'm not a card reader. I read energy. So the cards are just mediums. All I see are 4 red corners. That's it. And a horse. So I know what card it is. All right. And the sun is there too. There it is. All right. Fine. But mostly the 4 red corners. Red. Something about the color red. I don't know. Maybe you're a redhead. If you are, they better hurry up. I might come steal you. Y'all know how I feel about redheads. All right. Chariot. All right. It's crossed by the 7 of Pentacles. It's a divine timing energy. Something about right now, just now is the time. Let's do it. Harvest time. What's on top? 4 cups. 4 cups bleeds from here to here. It shows up here. That means that it's getting from the soul to here. There is somebody here who's been just not interested. Something's gone wrong for them, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. I have no idea. Someone's definitely done with these 3 broken cups and wants the rainbow. You represent the rainbow. What they didn't want before, just to sum it up, what they didn't want before, they now want. It's that type of energy. Last 4 cups here. 4 swords. I showed that to you. It was randomly at the bottom when I picked up this deck. It's right there. Heart chakra is open. Somebody's done. There's disappointment here. This energy in the soul bleeds, you know, because it's their ego that was saying they didn't want it, and the soul was like, yes, we want it. So there's a conflict that was here. So what's happening here is there's this, she looks like this on the card, kind of sad and like that over these 3 broken pieces of shit over here because they did nothing. They did not. It says the same thing we say over here. Why are they coming in to liberate themselves with this, rushing in with this message, rushing in with this Chariot, coming in with this Knight of Cups? Because they can't just sit and watch anymore, right? Can't just do nothing. All right. 4 cups. Why is it here? Let's go. 4 cups. Pretty cut and dry reading. I appreciate the universe giving me an easy one to start. I have a feeling a few of the signs this month are not going to be easy. That old Leo soap opera better watch out. I know. I already know what energy's here. 4 cups. Let's go. Why is it here? Why is it here? Am I wrong? Am I right? Oh, I'm totally right. It's justice crossing it. Yep. The soul wanted it the whole time. The brain, the ego said no, no, no. And in between is this. And that's what they're feeling. That's the environmental energy here. Also with justice, somebody coming to get it. Right? Justice is communication, because you don't usually get justice without communication. Letter in the mail, judge swings a gavel, you find out about somebody who did you wrong, somebody comes and tells you how they feel, whatever. What's on top? It's all communication. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. They wanted it the whole time. There's that conflict, right? They aren't listening to it anymore. There's not much of it left with that 5 of Wands there. All right, 3 of in an inner conflict, we'll call it. They have been, not anymore. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. That ties, of course, to the Page of Wands from the pre-shuffle. We already talked about it. It's right there. It's that good, and it's those good intentions. Somebody here is taking. It almost feels like a fool type energy, where someone takes a leap of faith. All right. I suppose there's some worry here on some level. You know, I mostly worry about how much time has passed from the way I read the energy, although I could be wrong. I'll admit that. Right, where's the Knight of Cups here? All right, let's go. Where are we going here? All right. Knight of Cups. Message from the universe. Knight of Cups. They coming in? Yeah, they coming in with multiple messages. For sure. Very enlightening little conversation. Under the energy of with the intention of the Knight of Cups. The intention. All right. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Tower. I think something's happened. I think I think it's mostly, I mean, it could be that a marriage is over. It's possible. But I think something's happened internally with this person. Sitting too long, watching you thrive, thinking about you, dreaming about you. Spying's the worst thing you can do. It's negative energy. It's devil energy for a reason. All right? It's devil energy. It drives people crazy. Whether it's a peeping Tom, that's a devil energy because it escalates. It gets worse and worse and worse, and people get braver and braver and braver and get crazier and crazier and crazier. Or whether it's just somebody, you know, on your periphery who's into you and all that kind of, it gets crazy. Some kind of a snapping point happened here with this person. What? I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. But it's good to know. It makes it more likely they show up because I can't predict free will. What's on top? King of Pentacles. Yep. It's read with the Nine of Pentacles, the card of liberation. They gotta say these things. They have to. However, in the context of our message from the universe, yep, something happened that affected. They got a new perspective, we'll say, on the stability of their life a little bit. On what exactly, am I happy? Is this okay? Do I want to sit in this room full of books with this dog all day, every day? No, they don't. They want something new. I get that too with a double page of wands because we had it in the pre-shuffle. Those new adventures. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles. Something happened to make this person realize they've been given to the wrong things. Okay, we'll phrase it this way. They've been worried a little too much about Pentacles and not enough about Cups. And I like that the base energy is the Knight of Cups here. I like that. And I like that we're here because of the Page of Cups. And I like that we opened with the King of Cups. You picking up a theme? Potential final outcome, Eight of Pentacles. Gotta say it to reach that Nine of Pentacles. Got to. There's also an energy here where somebody just can't stop thinking about you. I'm drawn to the spider web aspect. They caught in a web. You got them. Right? It's like a spell. It's not a spell. But you've done some kind of wicked voodoo on this person. You've opened something up inside them that was shut down for a long time. Whatever it is, man, Jesus, it's like you got one of those little voodoo dolls of them, and every time you poke it, they kind of feel it. It's like that. It's not a spell. It's not. It's just the nature of what happens with energy and these deep soul connections. But it's the best way I could describe it. Or I could just say they're caught in your web, one or the other. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Then definitely, you're heavy on their mind would be a gross understatement. You're heavy in their soul, too. And you've been there the whole time, and it's breaking free. All right. Eight of Pentacles, final on this. Yep. It's crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. That verifies, that's the environmental energy. Everything I've already said while I was shuffling right there. Boom, done. They can't distract themselves. Maybe they got a little candle business on the side. Usually they can distract themselves from you. It's not enough. The candle's not enough, right? It's about that web. It's about everything I just said. What's on top? Three Cups. Biggest card of communication for me in the Minor Arcana. Three Cups, somebody coming to open up, right? Somebody coming to open up. About what? It's read with the Four of Cups. About you being the rainbow. But somebody's coming to tell you how they feel. This backs up the whole fucking reading. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Star. I got double purple here. Yeah, I think there is some magic in play. Purple's magic, right? What do I mean by magic? Well, I said, rewind. I called it a spell. It's not a spell, right? But it is a little bit. You put when you guys had a soul recognition, you opened something up in this person. You all did. Doesn't matter what sign it is. You're all part of the same cycle. But in this case here, the spell is front and center. Okay, we'll call it a spider web, call it a spell. It's not an actual spell. I want to point that out very clearly. Nobody did any wicked voodoo, but it sure feels like it. I would have to take a second look and go, wow, did somebody manipulate the energy here? You know, it's what it feels like. This is communication. I said we'd see forward movement here. Something that's been jammed up a while, right? The star, it's held back until divine timing, until the energy's right for something to happen. Yeah, somebody here is coming because they've held back so long, it's gotten batshit crazy inside them. They can't take it. It's what I said a little bit in the overview reading about it's an emotional conversation, but it's like too emotional. It's a lot. It's everything that's been stored up coming out. It's wild. That's pretty cool. All right. Now let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. So, are they going to show up? Am I going to get a bunch of hate mail at the end of the month? Well, I shouldn't because I'm not a Time Lord. Could happen next month. I can't predict free will. I'm just reading the energy. All right? Please understand that. But these are, this type of thing right here and the death card from the pre-shuffle, these are energies that we don't control, that your person doesn't control. These are bigger than them. That tower crossing that Knight of Cups, it's bigger than them. I would say more than not, you hear from your person. And they tell you how they feel in exactly the way that I said here and exactly the way I said in the overview reading. What else does the universe want to tell you? 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. And some people say it's the reader hedging their bets. Got you. No, it ain't. If I could predict free will, I wouldn't be here. I'd be a fucking trillionaire. I'd be working for governments. They'd be calling me. I'd have a big building like the Justice League. People would come to me and I'd sit on a big throne up there. Nobody can predict free will. You can't. All you can do is read which way the energy is flowing. That's fine, but you can't predict free will. The most powerful card I could pull, World. 10 swords, a goat, the devil, and crossing the 10 swords is the hangman. Somebody wants to turn this around. Somebody's been sitting in the hangman tree and the whole time they getting antsy and more sad because they feel that this is over, this is done. And under this energy, somebody's not listening to the devil anymore. This is new energy. It's a very auspicious card. It's angel energy. And this is the devil. They were listening to the wrong things. They've been listening to the devil for too long. They've been worrying about fear, worrying about this. They're putting down the worry. Under this energy, this devil has no influence. So there's a better than not chance that somebody here shows up under a new energy, big time. New perspective on your connection and how now they want it. This 10 of Swords says that. Didn't want it before. Now they want it. And what made them not want it? This energy here. Whatever this is, all their hang-ups, abandonment issues, relationship based on security of some kind, whatever it was. Right? Not listening to it anymore. These are red center, left, right. This is the base energy, and these are where the energies go. Now, there's also an obsession here. I said there's a lot of nostalgia in the energy, and it's swirling with horniness. That's here too. Look at the horns. Look how big they are. I mean, it is. It's there. This is a very carnal energy attached to this. Somebody here is really coming to spill their guts. If your person shows up, they will spill their guts, so to speak. All right? And if they don't show up, it ain't my fault. You got yourself a super fuckwit. Somebody can easily ignore all of this. They can. The devil is there. All right? But it's going to be very hard. This is way more powerful. All right? It's going to be very difficult. So, that's it. That's your reading. That's where we're at. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.